Namaste and welcome.
Namaste.
We have a question today which people have asked about numerous times, and I thought it might make a good satsang question. So we'll let Leela go ahead and ask her question again that she had.
It's said that in realization that desires and aversions dissipate, and I'm just wondering what happens to preferences. Obviously they're still there. What happens to personality?
Okay. Yeah, what's taking place with that is, the driving desires. What we're talking about is those things that are driving you into specific activities and specific directions in your life. This ends. Okay, you don't have these driving goals. I have to do this, I have to do that in order to be happy. Okay, all of that is what's going. Okay, all of this is what we're getting rid of. That it's no longer there any longer because you are satisfied with whatever is here in this moment. It's enough.
Okay.
Okay? There's no more of these feelings of lack, of any lack. And that's what it means, that the desires are at an end. The aversions are at an end. What comes in life is pure as it is. Okay? So one doesn't have any desires to go chasing after anything in order to fulfill them. Okay? One is whole and fulfilled with what is here in this moment. Okay? Now, if we can move this over a little bit, because otherwise I'm like looking at the side of the thing now. Sorry about that. So what happens with, as far as preferences, yes, the form and all of this, it keeps continually its same preferences. That's not what we're talking about.
Okay.
And as far as personality is concerned, you know, this is what you came up with, and this has to do with the body. It has to do with all of that, you know, and that prarabdha karma, this just plays out. So people will see basically the same type of a personality. The personality is not going to change, but the personality has nothing to do with the absolute. Okay?
Okay.
The personality in this is in this space of duality. Okay? What we talk about the changes is the consciousness. The consciousness has nothing to do with personality. Because you find out you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the emotional content. Okay? You are that which is untouched by any of this.
Yeah.
Okay? So what happens is, when there's a big shift in consciousness, the mind play and all this other stuff that's connected to the mind play drops out. Okay? But people are still relating to a physical form. And of course the physical form isn't changing with realization. It's still the physical form. It's still the vehicle. So one is still speaking through the vehicle. The vehicle is a medium of expression in the transient realm.
That makes a lot more sense.
Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the vehicle is for this plane of existence. We are operating in this vibrational plane of existence, so that body is not going to change. Doesn't mean that you don't have changes in the body when Kundalini's going. You can have dramatic changes in the physical form in the midst of Kundalini. Like I had very bad scoliosis of the spine, and in the midst of the journey, the asanas and things that came forward straightened it out. It straightened it out. So there can be things that happen to the form in the midst of the journey. But then one finds out, I'm not the form.
Yeah.
Okay. I am that consciousness. I'm that consciousness.
Yeah.
And this consciousness is not touched by anything that happens in this physical plane.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, there are still preferences there that come up. I mean, this is just automatic. It's what's been there, and it's just like on automatic.
Yeah.
Okay. So that automatic just continues, but there's no big driving desire for it though any longer either.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I've got to rush out and have this. You know, yeah, the preference, if you have this and you have that and you have the preference, yeah, it still comes forward, but it's spontaneous. It's not from a deep-seated feeling of lack.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hope that brought that a little more into understanding.
That helped, definitely.
So very good. Very good. It's good to see you here. And sorry about the video moving in the midst of it, but otherwise people are just looking at the side of my face all day and caught talking. So it's kind of nice to have a little bit more frontal and talking to everyone that's viewing the video besides just who is here.
Right.
So I thank you for that question, and I hope it clears up some misideas that people have about not having desires, because of course it doesn't mean that you become like a rock
or a
you
robot.
Become dull, you become a robot, you're unfeeling. No, life becomes, in fact, it becomes just more pure in the essence of it, and one has even more, I could say, even more depth of taste, depth of all of these things.
Richness.
Richness, yes, richness is a good word for it. It becomes richer. You don't lose anything.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't lose anything. You lose the baggage. But the great stuff is not lost.
Good.
Okay? So have no fear. You know, you don't become a robot.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to still enjoy your same foods. You're going to enjoy your same types of things.
Yeah.
Okay?
Very good.
So you're not going to lose anything.
Good.
Okay. So thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.